So hey guys, welcome to my video. So today the question which you guys will be doing is next greater node in linked list. So this question is quite similar of the next greater element question you all might have done. It was a stack question. Yes, we'll discuss it later on. But what this question says is we have to find out next greater node in the linked list, right? So you are given head, okay, just like in every linked list question we are given for each node in the list we find the value of next greater node. So basically we have to find out the next node which has a greater value than the current node, and we will store it in an array. We are also given a return type of array. So basically, how can we do it? What approach do you think as of first? Like we are given 2, 1, 7, 6. This is an array, very basic array we are given. So for 2, we have to find the next element which is bigger than 2. So here in this case we will iterate. Is 1 bigger than 2? No, definitely that's a big cross. Is 7 bigger than 2? Yes, definitely. 7 would be the next greater element for 2. So here we will store 7. Then we will iterate for 1. So we will look for the elements after 1 which are bigger than 1. So is 7 bigger than 1? Yes. 7 would be the element which we will be storing in the result. So for 7 we will look afterwards. There is only one element. Is 6 greater than 7? No. So we will be storing 0. Let us see in the question what element they have stored. Okay, yeah, they have stored 0 only. Then we will see for 6. 6 there is no element afterwards, so we will store 0 anyways. So it brings us the number 7700. So now what approach do you guys think of as of now? Okay, can we make 2 arrays? Yes. Can we make array and restore values there? Just thanks. We'll make array values in which we will be storing elements of the linked list. See, this is a linked list problem. So what we guys can do is, as we have to return in the form of array, so what we guys can do is we can store the values of linked list in an array. So we will be storing the values as it is 2176. What we will be doing is we will be just iterating through the linked list, and we will be taking out the values of the nodes and giving it to the values array. So this is how we will do it. And then what approach do you think after? Okay, we got to know how we'll extract the elements from the linked list, but what after extracting? See, we have to find out the next greater element. What we can do is, I can think of a solution. We'll make 2 for loops. For I is equal to 0 to n we will go. Then we will go from for I is equal to, for j is equal to let us suppose 1 to n. Okay, so in this solution what can you guys think of? Okay, we will be saying if array of I, okay, value of I, just clustered. Okay, So if value of I is less than value of j, we will we can directly store it in, let us suppose we have a result array as well. Okay, so we will directly store it in the result array. Let us suppose result of I is equal to value of j, and simply we can say yes, just by two loops it is solved. But is this the most optimal solution you can think of? Maybe not. What more we can do just for optimizing this code is just, what if we use stacks for storing the values? Okay, what I can think of is I'll make a stack. Let us say this is the stack st. So for what purpose I'll be making the stack? Would I be storing the elements of the values array? Would I be storing what? So I'll be storing the indexes of the values array, and basically I'll be playing with the indexes here. So what, let us suppose let's take an array 4 5 1 2 7. Okay, so this is a very simple array. Let us say 4. So I'll be storing 0 here. For 4 I'll be storing 0 here. Is, so what I'll be doing now is, if the stack is if there is any element present in the stack, then only we will proceed. If the value of the index of the top of the stack, if it is greater than value of I, what is I here? In this case it is 0. If the value of the stack top is greater than I, so basically we will not be storing it now, but afterwards we will be storing if the base case is not met. So if the value is greater than value of top of stack is greater than value of I is less than value of I, we will be storing the index in result stack dot top. How? See, if this value is greater than this stack of top for us, when we push 4, we are pushing 4 because the stack is empty as of now, so it is 0. Okay, for 5 we will be, for 4 we will be seeing the next letter is 5. So we will be writing, sorry, we will be writing 5 here. Then same for 5, what we will be seeing is what is the next element which is greater. In this case it is 7. Then for 1 we will be seeing it is 1. What are we storing in the array? Okay, let me just iterate through the array. I forgot. Okay, as well as okay. Until then the top of the array was popped out. Okay, so the array would store 1 when we say 5, but it would pop out all the elements till then as we have met the case. Okay, so 5, for 5 we will be storing 0, sorry, 5 will be storing 2, we will be storing 3, the index of 0, and then finally we will meet the condition at 4. So here we will be then extracting all the elements out of the stack. So let me just, for 5 we store 7 here, and then for 1 in the same way we store 2, for 7 for 2 we'll store 7, and for 5 0. So this is how I have told you of an approach. Let me just write the pseudocode for you guys, and then we will be solving on Leetcode itself. Okay, let us just write it like this. Pseudocode is for, we are writing I is equal to 0 to n. Okay, then we will make a while loop while there is some element present in the stack or not. Okay, and then we will see whether the value of stack dot top is less than value of I. So basically the element we are iterating through, like in this case we were iterating through 4 ones. So the value of the top of the stack should be less than value of I. So only that way we can find the next iter element. Then we will writing and storing in result. Result is equal to result of I, not result of I, result of stack top is equal to value of I. Then we will popping out the element out of stack. Then in the same way we will be pushing the element in the stack. So in this way we are in the stack we are storing the indexes only. Then we will return result array. So this is how we are doing. Let me just do the code in the code. So firstly we have to make extract the values out of it. This, so we will just make a vector array. If you are solving in other languages you can use different things, like in Java you use array list. Let us name it values as we did. While we have head. Okay, so let us not play with head. We will say list node. We are making temp, which is basically headed one of the same thing. While we have temp, we say values dot push back temp value. Oh my goodness. Then we will say temp is equal to temp next. In this way we are iterating through the linked list and storing the values in the values array. So next what will you making? Let us say let's make a array. Okay, so we have to find out length of vector array in order to make another array result as of the same length of okay, so let us make another array. Let us make the most important component, which is the stack itself. Now we will be iterating the loop for int I is equal to 0 and n while there is an element in the stack values of stack. The key element is this condition, whether the value of top of stack, value of that index is less than value of I or not. So in this way we will just say that result of stack dot top is equal to values of I. Then we will be just popping out the element out of stack. Elsewise we would be, if we are not able to meet the condition, we would be pushing the index. Okay, then we will be just returning I well returning the result. And let's see if our code works. Okay, so I think so we are being able to. Okay, so this is how our code works. I hope you understood the concept, and for more such concepts and more such videos, please subscribe the channel and like the video if you did. Thanks.